Okay, I know there's a bunch more people still hopping on, but I don't like wasting time, so we're gonna go ahead and get started. Okay, now they're all texting me back, so y'all are probably gonna keep hearing that dinging. Okay. Welcome, welcome. We haven't had a Slum Sisters call in a while, and it was high time for one, so I'm so glad you guys could all join us. And I know there's gonna be more people getting on. If you're looking around and you see, you don't see a name of someone that's supposed to be on here or that told you they were gonna be on, send them a quick text or message or something to let them know we're getting started. Sometimes people, they just get going with their night, and it's easy to forget these things unless you set a reminder or something. So all y'all are the responsible ones on our team, okay? So give you guys a pat on the back, little hand clap. I'll give you a hand clap, okay. So welcome. I'm gonna go ahead and open us up in a word of prayer, and then we'll start with some stuff here and get this call rolling. I'm excited, and I'm gonna tell you guys why I'm excited. Dear Lord, I thank you so much for this evening. I thank you for this time to come together and just talk about Plexus, talk about our businesses, and talk about all the amazing things that you are doing with Plexus right now. Lord, we thank you for this gift that you've given us through Plexus. Lord, we thank you for this time to come together, for just this technology that connects us. And Lord, I just thank you for each and every person on this call, for the friendships that I have with these people, and just for the hard workers that they are and the amazing people that they are. We love you, and we thank you and praise you for all that you are. In your name, amen. Okay, yay, everybody's on here. I think all my speakers are on here. There we go. Yeah, I see more. Ooh, Amy, you look like va-va-va-voom, like supermodel Amy Triplett. So I am excited tonight because there are, I don't know if you guys can feel this, but there is a massive amount of excitement surrounding Plexus right now. I hope you guys can feel it. And let me just tell you, I'm going to let you guys in on a couple little tiny secrets tonight, but you have to keep them secrets, of some things that are coming. And don't let me forget. If I forget the secrets, y'all got to remind me. I'm going to write that down here at the end. Secrets. What? Okay. So there's going to be some fun stuff. But the excitement that we have right now with everything that came out at Super Saturday, it's contagious. I mean, I don't think you can help but feel it if you're really honed in and working your business right now. So I'm super excited for this call. Let me just tell you guys, if this is your first Zoom call with us, welcome to the team. We're excited to have you guys. I love, as I'm speaking, and I think the rest of our speakers probably feel the same way, that we love being able to see your face. So if you can turn your video on, it's more fun than looking at the little black boxes with your names in them. I love that some people will turn on their camera and then they'll point their camera up at their ceiling. Look at my banner, y'all. Check it out. What? They were putting them up at Super Saturday and they handed me one. They're like, do you want one? I'm like, yeah, I do. So when you walk in our house, my office is like the first room you see, and then boom, Plexus right in your face. So I love it though. But if you need to turn that camera off, it's down in that bottom left corner. And then I have everyone muted right now. That's going to help us cut down on background noise. So if you're speaking during this call, unmute before you get going. I want to let you guys know, I feel like with what I'm about to say, half of y'all are going to hang up on me. Please don't, because that'll really affect my self-esteem. Jana's not going to be on the call tonight. She is really not feeling well at all. You guys know she just wrapped up chemo. She's going to be having surgery here in the next week or so. She's got some kind of a bug, which ordinarily wouldn't keep her from getting on a call, but when your immune system's been kind of wrecked, it really takes its toll. So she wants to be on the call. She really has like no voice right now anyway, so even if she was on, you wouldn't hear her much. So just say a prayer for her tonight, and we'll be sure to pray for her when we close in prayer at the end. So please don't hang up. Before I started saying that, we had 31 participants, and we still have 31. So, yeah, okay. I would probably hang up if I was like, oh, it's just Amber, Dana's not here, but y'all stick with me. I got some wonderful friends helping me out with tonight's call, so it's going to be good. So I have asked a dear friend of mine, Amy Triplett. She's an Emerald Ambassador on our team. She was also a Super Saturday host in Orlando. It's in Orlando, right? Yeah, there she is. So if you were at Super Saturday in Orlando, you got to see Amy on the stage doing her thing. And I have asked her to talk to us about something that when they announced this at Super Saturday, I thought this is the coolest thing. It's our new Fresh Start program. And she's also going to go over our Fast Start program. So for those of you who are at Super Saturday, if you're anything like me, it's going to help you to hear this again to kind of get the details of it. When you're going over our compensation plan and you want to start telling people about Fast Start, you're going to need to know this information. So Amy, I'm going to share my screen because Amy needed me to. Hold on. I feel like Zoom could always make the screen share a little bit easier to do. That's okay.
Yeah, I was kicked out of my office today and I have to be on my phone, so I can't share my screen.
That's funny. You were kicked out of your office. Okay.
Awesome.
Let me move this. Here we go. Can y'all see like my background and everything right now?
Yes, perfect. This is it.
Wait, where did it go?
I see it.
You do?
The Fresh Start earning structure.
Okay, hold on. We're going to try this one more time because I can't see it for some reason. And so as I'm walking through it with you, it's not going to. I'm sorry. Amy, you go ahead and start talking and I'll get it set up.
Okay, yeah, I would love to. So hey everybody, thank you for hopping on. It's such an honor to be here and just to get to know you guys and to see you all and your beautiful faces. And so I figured it'd be a really fun thing just to kind of explain the Fresh Start, Fast Start thing. How many of you, give me like a thumbs up or a thumbs down or if you get it. Like, I know we're all really excited about it because we all know it means more money, but is everybody, I know it took me a couple of times to like understand what it was. Okay, I'm seeing some of this. Okay, so I'm going to try my best to make it really simple for you. But I want to tell you a secret, something that's so easy that I promise if you're confused that you probably didn't do, because I didn't until today, actually, just to make sure I understood it all again. So what I want you to do is, if you remember nothing else, this is what I want you to remember, even though I'm going to go through some of it. If you're confused, what I want you to do is I want you to log into your virtual office and look under the training tab, and then under your resources tab, resource library. And I promise you, if you are confused, they have a Fresh Start, Fast Start flyer, a graphic, and every question you want to know. So I promise if you read through those, you will get it, okay? I just, we look on Facebook and we hear the announcements and we ask our uplines, and that's typically what I do too. But, just so you know, if you have any questions that we are not able to answer, that's where you can find it for yourself. And it's really, really, really cool. So, and now let me just explain. I'm going to explain them both kind of the same way because there's only one difference. Okay, the only difference between Fast Start and Fresh Start are the dates. A Fresh Start means that you were already an ambassador before January 12th. So if you were already a Plexus ambassador, no matter how long or whatever, if you were an ambassador before then, you are Fresh Start. And your dates are basically January 12th, February 12th for the 30 days. So that's the difference, is the Fresh Start has a time, like a specific time. We have until February 12th to meet that first goal, okay? And then the next one is March 12th, and then the next one's April 12th. That's the only difference. Now with Fast Start, the difference is there's no like time limit. It's 30 days from the moment you join. So if you joined on January 14th, then you have until February 14th. Does that make sense? So that's literally like the only difference. The other like minor difference, I believe, is that the Fresh Start ends April 12th. That's when their promotion ends. It doesn't continue on. You don't get to earn it twice unless they decide to continue on. But it's like an incentive just until the 12th of April. But for Fast Start, I believe it's something that they're going to continue on. Okay, so I think those are basically the only two differences. So for the rest of the time when we talk about it, just know like everything else is just the same. Okay, so it's pretty simple, I think. And I think, do we have that? Okay, so if you look at this graphic, it really breaks it down so easily. So the one that Amber's sharing on her screen. Okay, so here's what you do. You enroll, okay? So we're already enrolled. We're going to talk, remember, both are the same, Fresh Start, Fast Start, but you enroll. You need to have, if you're brand new, you need to get a $199 welcome pack, okay? And you need to have your 100 PV subscription on. Okay, you need to have that. To be qualified for any of these incentives, you need a new ambassador needs a $199 welcome pack. Current ambassadors need at least 200 PV. So it's pretty much the same, and everybody needs to have 100 PV in their subscription. Okay, so it doesn't have to be conditional. So there's another cool thing. I was worried about that. So conditional means that unconditional means it's going to ship out no matter what. And I know some of our incentives in the past, if they had to be unconditional, meaning even if I already have, 200 PV, my shipment's going to come out automatically. It doesn't have to be like that with this. You just have to have it on. If it's conditional, that means if you already have your 100 PV, then it's not going to ship out. It's just for safety, okay? So you need to have it on. It needs to be at least 100 PV, but it does not matter if it's conditional or unconditional, okay? So to be qualified for any of these programs, you either need brand new people, $199 welcome pack, and the subscription of $100, current ambassadors, 200 PV, and a subscription of $100, okay? So once you have that, now you're qualified to do this Fresh Start, Fast Start. Pretty easy. In the first 30 days, if you look in that little blue box, it says first 30 days, all you need to do is get 3 ambassadors, okay? Guys, we have the most amazing tool right now. If you were on Alicia McKee's call, I think she did it a couple days ago, Jana has a contest going right now of like a $50 Amazon card. I'm promising you, go listen to that, be part of her challenge, because they break it down exactly how to achieve this. I never say her name right. It's not Genevieve. It's Jenna. I don't know. She's amazing.
Genevieve
is, I'm literally her #1 fan right now. I love this lady. I feel like it's one of the best hires Plexus has ever done. She's phenomenal, and you're going to want to watch that video. If you watch that video, you will 100% achieve this if you do what Genevieve says. Okay, she breaks it down so simple. But anyway, so here's what you need to do. You need 3 ambassadors that you personally sponsor, and each of them need to get a $199 pack, and each of them have to have their subscription. Now, if you get someone and they only get the 99 pack, then if they have 100 PV over that, then that's okay too, okay? So just like you, they basically need to have $200, either in the welcome pack or combined with the welcome pack. So I am going to answer questions at the end only because I will totally get sidetracked. And so if I try to read questions at the same time, I promise to answer them though. So that's what they need to have. So 3, so just think of me plus 3. That's 30 days. Me plus 3. And all 3 need to have the $199 welcome pack or 99 plus 100 PV. Okay, you guys, I'm telling you right now, I thought $199 was hard. It is so not hard. It is such an amazing savings. Every ambassador that I have personally signed since December, I've signed with a $199 pack. And you know what's crazy? before then, I think I have close to 300 level ones, and I may have enrolled a 199 person like maybe 3 times before. I just always assumed that there was too much money or people didn't get it or they wouldn't do it. It'd be easier for the 99. You guys, it's not. We are doing them a huge favor. We are saving them so much money. Do not think that. I'm telling you right now, especially, well, tonight we're doing this, but I mean, it's like 50% off right now. I know tonight's the end of that, but still, even without, it's like 30-something% off. You are saving them money. Always offer that first. I just tell them what to do. That's what happened. I'm like, guys, this is what you need. And you say it with confidence. You get them that 199 pack, and that's what they need. Okay, so that's what you need for the first 30 days. Now, here's what's really exciting about this. If you achieve it in your first 14 days, now we've already passed that 14-day mark for the Fresh Start, but with Fast Start, if your ambassador can get there 3 people within the first 14 days, then they get an extra $100. But they still have 30 days to achieve those bonuses. And I think, I can't see on the screen, Amber, but if you scroll down just a teeny tiny bit, it tells you what you can earn, okay? So it breaks it down for you, but honestly, guys, just look at that last number. Look at the 322.70. Look at it. No, out right now. Go to bed. Sorry. I didn't know he was in here. Go get in bed. Isn't this great? We get to do this as a mom. Okay, go now. So that's what I want you.
That he was like copying what you were saying. He's like, look at it.
I'm so into it right now. I didn't even notice he was in here, and he definitely needs
That's hilarious.
Okay, so if you get 3 people in the first 30 days, you get that 322 bonus. If you do it in the first 14 days, you get an extra $100. So that's a really good goal. I need you out. I'm not going to say it again. Go out right now. Thank you. Okay, you saw my mom look, right? That's fun. Okay, so let's see. So that's the first 30 days. The second 30 days, so you got 60 days now. This is where I was a little not confused. If you look at the chart, they kind of break it down. They're like, okay, now it's me plus 3, and now them plus 3, right? In an ideal world, it would work out just like that. You'd help all 3 get silver, and they would all, be qualified, and that would be so lovely. And maybe it'll work. I don't know, but really, all you need is 9 more ambassadors on your levels 1 through 3. You need a total of 12. Okay, a total of 12 ambassadors. So you might want to write that number down. And so you need your 3 plus 9 more, so that, if they each get their 3, it should work out that way. But here's the other thing. You need to personally sponsor 3 more in that second 30 days. So every month for those to get these bonuses, you need to personally sponsor 3 more, and then you need to help your 3 get 3, or as a whole team, you get 9 more as a total of 12. Does that make sense? And every one of those people, out of those 12 people, they also need to be qualified. They need to have, just like the first ones, the 199 pack or the 99 plus the 100 PV, and everyone needs to have their subscription on. Okay? That's where I think I was a little confused. I thought all 3 of my people needed to go silver, but they don't. They would be lovely, and you should help them, of course. But we all know that's not always going to happen. Now, let's think about this. This is in the question and answers. If you look in your virtual office, what if Sally joined you? She was one of your 3 that helped you get that first 30, but Sally is not qualified. Does that mean that you are still going to make the next bonus? No, not unless you replace her. You still got to have a total of 12 qualified ambassadors. And again, qualified means they either got the 199 pack or the 99 plus 100 PV, and they all have their subscriptions on. Okay? And then look at that bonus down there, $600. I mean, that's pretty phenomenal. That's for me, when I first started, that would have been, even now, it's pretty life-changing money. I mean, what could you do with $600? Pretty easy. And not only that, it's such a great feeling that your people, you're training them. Like, we have these phenomenal tools to train them on how to do it. And that's going to change everything for you. And so in your next 30 days, now we're at the 90-day mark. So for all of us fresh starters, by April 12th, This means by April 12th, you have added a total of 30 ambassadors. 18 of them need to be new in that next 30 days, okay? So at least 18 new ambassadors. Now, guys, I know some of you are like, oh, I haven't done that in 2 years. Well, I'm telling you, don't get that thought out of your brain, because it is so possible if you follow this system. I promise you, it's so possible. I'm like yelling because I'm getting excited. But some of us, the only thing that's stopping us is our mindset and our brains. Like, I'm telling you right now, you can do it if you just follow the system. If you go and listen to Genevieve and do our brand new system, again, you can find that in the resource library, and just do what she says. I mean, the thing that stuck out to me is go for 3 no's every single day. Get 3 people to directly tell you no every single day, and train your people to do that. I mean, if I reach out to 5 or 6 people and, sending videos or whatever, and they give us scripts, I mean, it could not be easier right now. So get the thought out of your brain that you can't do this, and believe it. If you believe it, you'll do it. But that's basically in a nutshell, what it is. So in that last 30 days, the 90 days, you'll see you get about $1,300. I mean, guys, that's awesome. I mean, what could you do with that? How can that help your family? And all you need to do is just keep doing the activity each day, and it will work out. So just like with the second 30 days, the green, the first 60 days, it doesn't have to work out perfectly like that. That's just showing you an example. What it means is you need to have a total of 30 active ambassadors and 18 new in that last section. And again, if it's a fast start, then they need to have, let's see, then it just, the 30-day cycle starts when they are when they join. And that is, honestly, that's the gist of it, you guys. It's pretty simple. Definitely doable, very exciting. I feel like I'm missing one thing, but I can't think. So let me look and see what the question is over here.
Well, here's something I want to point out too. If you look down here at the very bottom, can y'all see my cursor when I move it? Can you see my arrow moving around? Okay. If you look down here at the very bottom, structure total, it's almost $2,400, you guys. You can earn this in your first 30 days, earn this in your 60 days, earn this in the 90 days. That's a lot of money. And we're going to talk here in just a few minutes about all the different ways and some of the new ways that corporate is providing for us to share different and new ways to share Plexus.
Yeah. Oh, I know what I wanted to say real quick, but you're right, Amber. That's crazy amount. I mean, that would be so life-changing for some people. But here's the thing. If you follow this and you help your person to do the same thing, you're going to be gold in 3 months. Okay, that it just naturally happens. Yep. And so the green is when you hit super silver, and so that's what that bonus, there's there, yeah. And then when you hit gold, you get the 250 bonus. So it's pretty amazing.
Now, one thing I want to ask you about, Amy, that you said was, you said the first month we need to sign 3 ambassadors, 3 level 1s. And then you said in the next 60 days, we also need another 3 ambassadors, because this is saying personally enrolled first 30 days, 3, and then personally enrolled on 60 days and 90 days, it's blank.
You know what? Let me check on that, because on the facts sheet,
okay,
if you look on the, that's a good.
Now, I never want to.
But on the fact sheet, I say that you have to add 3 a month.
Okay, which makes sense. I mean, that's not incredibly difficult. One thing I want to point out to y'all here is, don't let these numbers of people overwhelm you. Okay, you are not personally adding all of these people. These are your levels 1 through 3. So what I want to encourage you guys to do is sit down and really think about those people that you think would be rock stars at this business, those people that could be runners with you, and start trying to recruit them as some of your 3 if you haven't already. Then they will jump on board with you and start running, and a lot of these people will be their people, okay? So it's just like when we used to talk about, or even still talk about going gold, you need 20 levels 1 through 3. That's not you signing 20 people. That's
Right.
20 levels 1 through 3. So make sure these numbers aren't overwhelming you, because what's going to happen is you're going to start building a team, and that snowball effect is going to start to happen where your level ones are adding their level ones, and then they're adding level ones, and so on and so forth. That's how this system is structured on purpose.
Yes. And okay, I'm going to not say your name right. Avonlea? That's a very beautiful name. Okay, but I'm probably saying it wrong. I believe, and I'm going to write this down and check on it. I believe you do need to have 200 PV during each period. So our first 30 days has not ended yet because we started January 12th. So our second 30 days needs this, it needs to be by February 12th. So from January 12th to February 12th, you need to have 200 PV. The only thing I'm thinking is the subscription. If you have 100 PV and your subscription on, I believe that does count. I think I read that in the facts, but we need to check on that part.
Well, and let me show you guys this real quick too. By the way, that flyer that we just talked about, you have access to that. Let me reshare my screen. I'm actually going to be doing that quite a bit tonight. And let me go in here. We're going to be looking in my back office right here, okay? Now you guys see, get everything on my end where I can see it well. Okay, so I'm in my back office and I'm right here under Training Center, Resource Library, okay? Now where we just were with Amy is down here to Incentives and Promotions. And we were in this section. I think we were at Fresh Start at a Glance. You can also, and this is what Amy was referencing, you can go in here and go to your Fresh Start FAQs, Fresh Start flyer. All of this information is literally at your fingertips right there in your back office. And we're actually going to be talking about some other things in your back office here in just a few minutes. Amy, you got anything else you want to add? Oh, you're muted.
Good. So Angela says, yes, you do have to have your subscription on.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you do.
On to qualify for any of that. And then Randa says, did they change Fast Start from 30 to 60 days? I don't think so. I think it's just exactly that same.
Well, the way, because Fast Start used to be if you can go gold in your first 30 days or go Ruby or Senior Ruby that's just crazy numbers. But I do know someone who went Ruby in his first 30 days. Brent French went Ruby in his first 30 days. But so now the structure, we've got to stop thinking about Fast Start how we used to think about it and think about the structure of it so differently with these 30 days, 60 days, 90 days. And you're going to get different bonuses for each one.
Yeah, and this is honestly, you guys, this is way better.
Mm-hmm.
It's actually sustainable, and you know, we're training you how to train your people, and that is going to just duplicate, and that's the way to go. So this does take the place of the other Fast Start.
Mm-hmm. So the old Fast Start that we used to talk about, actually, I don't know if she's on this call, but Johanna Pence just hit the old Fast Start, which is actually a lot harder to do than this new structure. We used to talk about that. This is replacing that. So it's just a little bit new stuff to learn. And you guys remember when you first started Plexus, the compensation plan was probably like for you, and you were probably sitting there going, how am I ever going to learn all this to explain it to people? And now so many of you know it like the back of your hand. So the more that we talk about this, the more we talk about the Fresh Start and the Fast Start, the more we're all going to learn it together. Okay? Okay, let's keep moving right along. Amy, if you can, keep addressing those questions in the chat. Is that okay? I just want to give everyone enough time. I'm going to turn this over to Randa now. Randa Blackley. I asked Randa to come on here and talk a little bit about some things that she learned at Super Saturday. One of the reasons I asked her is because I know Randa and she takes really good notes. So I knew she could reference back at her notes and go like, oh yeah, this is what I'm going to talk about right here. So Randa, go ahead and unmute for us and let's hear from you for a little while.
Yes, I love to take notes. Okay, so it wasn't very hard. And of course, well, the only thing that was hard was to try to find some awesome things to point and to pick out, because I loved all of it. It was really good. But here's what I came away with. And I don't know who said this. I'm really bad at that, about writing down who said what. But sales is the transference of inspiration when it's done right. So I thought that was phenomenal. Everyone wants to buy and nobody wants to be sold to. So everybody is, interested in purchasing, but, it just, you don't want to have that feel that they're being sold to. Okay. So since we're talking about me taking notes, that was, I think that was Haley DeJacque. And she was talking about how everybody's journey is different. And so I'm the bottom one. That would be me. I'm exhibit B. But that was so encouraging to me. Don't look to the left or to the right. Don't compare your journey to anybody else's. If you're going zigzag and that person's just, going faster than you, it's okay. It's your journey because God wants it to be. Don't let your expectations derail you. You will never, ever fail in this business. You will only give up. I thought that was phenomenal. And then just one more here. The funnel. I know that, I think Sunday was the first one that ever shared with me about the funnel. But just having that visual in your mind, and also the bathtub with the water running out of the faucet. Your bathtub being full with water, and then your drain is always open too, because you're going to lose people through the drain, but you got to always make sure that water's coming out of your faucet. So who's in your bathtub? Who's in your funnel? Who do you have spiraling around in there that you're working on? Do you have a funnel? If you don't, you should get one. They have them at Walmart. Okay. All right. Really quick. Just something that I just left a Dave Ramsey training tonight with Financial Peace University. And I wanted to leave this scripture with you guys because it so applies to what we do. It's Proverbs 6:4-5. It says, "Give no sleep to your eyes, nor slumber to your eyelids. Deliver yourself like a gazelle from the hand of the hunter, and like a bird from the hand of the fowler." And Dave Ramsey was like, okay, God, what does this verse mean? I don't get it. And he turned it on to the Discovery Channel, I think. And all of a sudden there were gazelles on his TV, which is so like God. And they were running for their lives from the cheetah. The cheetah is the fastest land animal on this planet. And so the gazelles are also very fleet and very fast. And so he was wondering how a gazelle could actually get away from a cheetah when the cheetah is obviously the fastest animal. And he said, are you there to eat lunch, or are you there to not die? Basically, it's all about motivation. I thought about your dad, Amber, talking about, I was motivated. Okay. So, I know that some of you your head has gotten out of the game. You've been in this so long. It directly spoke to me. I've been with Plexus for almost 5 years now, coming up in March. And so my head gets out of the game a lot. I lose my motivation. But tonight I was reminded to be that gazelle running for my life. I've got financial stresses. I have debt up to my eyeballs. I have people who are sick and they need Plexus. And so you need to run for your life, okay? And sometimes it feels like you're running for other people's lives, for their health, but just run, girls, run, and just keep going. Don't look back. Keep your eyes on the prize. Don't compare. Don't look to the left or the right. Just stay laser focused.
I love that. Thank you, Randa. And the comparison thing that she's talking about, I address that with people on my team probably more than anything else. And oftentimes it's kind of indirectly, and we maybe don't come right out and say, but she's doing so much more than I am or whatever. But we let what's happening to our left and our right deter us. And instead of us getting where we need to go, we're veering off to the left and the right because we're just following where our eyeballs are. I want to share something with you guys real quick. And then Mom, I'm going to turn it over to you. I was talking with a lady at corporate the other day, and I wish I could take credit for this, but I can't. I don't remember her name, so I can't give her complete credit, but she told me this. We were talking about people leaving our teams, and here's something that I've learned along the way. When I first started with Plexus, I thought everyone needs to do this, okay? Here's what I've learned. Everyone needs our products, but not everyone is going to be an ambassador. Not everyone is going to join my team, and that's okay. You've got to get yourself to the place where you say, that's okay, rather than pulling someone, kicking and screaming, trying to talk them into doing something that they're not completely on board with. You may have people sign up just because they want to shut you up. Those aren't the people that are going to be your rock stars. Those aren't the people that you even necessarily want on your team, because the way that you had to baby them to get them on your team, you're going to keep having to do that after they're on your team. Okay? And another thing we talked about that I want to share with you guys is that you will have people join your team. They will be excited. This will be a handful, okay? They will be excited. They will be motivated. And then they'll hit the brakes. Everything will slow down. And you'll wonder, and you'll try to ask, what's going on? Why aren't you working anymore? Why did you slow down so much, okay? And this was the analogy this gal from corporate gave me. She said, here's the best way I can look at this. She said, I love sports. I said, I do too. She said, well, when a coach has a really, really good team, he's not always going to have the same team. For example, if you think about high school basketball, I'm watching a lot of basketball right now. One of my nieces play, one of my nephews play. Sarah is a freshman in high school, okay? Her coach has 3 or 4 seniors right now, and they're out there the majority of the game. But guess what's about to happen? Graduation. They're not going to be there next year, okay? If the coach wanted to, she could just hang up her hat and go, well, I'm losing all my best players. I'm not going to coach anymore. Or she can go, let's look at these freshmen and these sophomores and these juniors. Let's make better players out of them so that they take the place of the best ones I have right now. Now, don't get discouraged, okay? You're not going to have a ton of people that are having success hang their hat at the door and walk away, okay? It will happen from time to time. You will also have those other people that you see loads of potential in, and you're going, oh my gosh, just do what I'm asking you to do. Use your God-given abilities. I mean, come on. And they're just not interested. They're just not doing it. You have to stay focused on those people that are running with you. You have to stay focused on those people that want this as much or even more than you do. Okay? Stay focused on them and you will have a team of winners. Which is a nice transition into one of my winners. I have asked my mama to come on here and talk to you guys. Y'all, if you have not gone into your back office and ordered at least 1 bottle of MetaBurn, if I find out about this, I'm going to personally come to your house and smack you upside the head. No, I'm just kidding. I'm not going to do that. But get some stinking MetaBurn. Mama, tell us about what's going on with you with MetaBurn and hunger control and how awesome our products have been for you. I'll unmute you. Whoop. There you go.
Okay. All right. So I have struggled for the last several years with my weight, and every Monday I'm going on a diet. You know how that goes. And, Monday comes in on Tuesday. Well, I didn't start, so I'll have to wait till the next week. You know how that goes. So over Christmas and over the holidays, I'll be honest with you, I ate whatever I wanted to eat, thinking come the first of the year. And I had ordered my Metaburn, but I had not started it yet. And to be honest with you, I was a little bit afraid of it because I had been taking a blood pressure pill, and I was afraid, what if it makes my blood pressure worse? And so I was, I kept thinking, maybe I don't want to do this. But come January the 4th, I got up and I said, okay, in 6 months from now, when convention is, I can, have tried this and be thinner, or 6 months from now, I can go to convention and be the same weight or more. And anyway, 6 months is going to happen. And so I got serious about it, and I started a very low carb and almost zero sugar diet, but I didn't think I could do it. Now, I'll be honest with you, that first week of sugar detox, I really thought that I might not survive that. But once I got over the first week, it was fine. And I can honestly tell you that I take the Metaburn and the HC Slim every morning. And like last week, I was in Illinois at my parents', and my mom was saying, she was wanting an apple pie, and my dad and my husband. I actually baked an apple pie, did not eat one piece of it. And only one time did I really ever I really want that. It really has helped take away the cravings for the sugar and the carbs. And then as a result, I think it's of the no carbs, I have totally, just in 4 weeks, been able to get totally off of my blood pressure medicine. In fact, there at one point I was feeling so bad I couldn't figure out what's going on, and I took my blood pressure, and I'm going, whoa, my blood pressure was way, way low. And I realized then that just doing the diet and the Metaburn, with the help of everything and watching what I eat. And then the good news is I weighed this morning, and it was 12 pounds in 4 weeks. And so I did a little happy dance. And so anyway, hopefully when you see me at convention here, and whenever it is in June, you will see less of me. So that is the plan. So if you have not tried the Metaburn, don't be afraid of it. Right now, I just started taking the one with the HC, and I think next week I'm going to start with 2 and see if that doesn't even help more. But I started with the 1. And of course I take all the other Plexus products too, but I really love it, and you need to try it if you haven't. So it'll help you. Oh, let me add this. I also love, not just that it helps appetite, but it does give you a focus that sometimes when you, especially sometimes when you do diet and you cut your calories, sometimes you need that extra focus. So that really helps, and I love it. So give it a try.
Awesome. Thank you, Mom. I'm so happy for you. So proud of you. And I don't know if you're seeing all the messages down there in the chat, but I love what you said, Mom, about you can do this and in 6 months be the same, or do this and in 6 months be better. And you guys, no matter what, time is going to pass, and that is applicable to every area of our life. I mean, time is going to keep passing. So we can decide right here and now, I'm going to work my business like never before. And who knows, in 6 months from now, I might be a gold ambassador. I might be Ruby. I might be senior Ruby. I might be a Jewel. There are people that joined Plexus this month, that will be with us in Hawaii in September. Let that sink in real quick. Then go look in your back office, see how many points you have, and tell yourself, I'm this far ahead of that. Okay, I already have 50 points. I already have 100 points. And if you don't understand what I'm talking about when I say points, if so many of the talk with the Fresh Start, Fast Start went over your head, you might need to watch about our compensation plan, which I just did a call with Alicia the other day, all about the comp plan. It's on our Slim Sisters page. So if you're not sure how to promote, I want to encourage you to watch that call. But I love that. No matter what, time is going to keep passing. So we can commit right here and now to draw our line in the sand and move forward. Amy, hold on. I can't read the chat. Oh, there we go. Okay, that's all about Fresh Start, right? Will you put that in the whole group chat so everyone can see it? Is that okay? Okay, she's going to add something about Fresh Start down there in the group chat. Okay, Mom was just talking about convention. I want to talk to you guys about convention. You guys, I always say this every year, and sometimes I feel like I'm pulling teeth with y'all, but I can't say it enough. It is a game changer. How many of y'all have been to convention before? Raise your hand. Okay. Every single one of these people, I see some hands not up and some faces being given me. I see it. Every single one of these people with hands up will tell you how incredible it is. Does the $79 ticket in today? Is that right? Okay, so here's the deal. Here's what I want you guys to do. Listen up. If you're not registered yet, you're going to register today. We're going to get off this call and you're going to go register. Okay? You're not going to worry about your airline ticket right now. You're not going to worry about your hotel room right now. You're just going to go register for convention. $79. Now, some of y'all, I know that's a huge amount of money. I know that. But you can cancel. I don't want you to. But if you absolutely have to, you can cancel up until I think it's like May. It's sometime in May. And all that information's in your back office. But I promise you, it's game changing. Now, some of y'all, and I've already heard you say, well, I don't want to go to Las Vegas. And I get it. It's not my favorite place either, although Celine Dion was pretty incredible. But if you don't want to experience Las Vegas, listen to what I'm about to say. You don't have to. The MGM Grand is connected. That's where we have our convention. It's connected to the MGM Grand Hotel and the MGM Signature Hotel. And then right across a breezeway outside is the New York Hotel. If you stay, and I think there's one or two others. If you stay at any of those hotels, you either never have to walk outside, or if you stay at the New York, all you got to do is walk across that breezeway. Okay? And you're right there where we have it. The arena in Las Vegas is incredible. Okay, we went to Orlando last year and it was fantastic. But the arena in Vegas is such a better structure. You don't have a bad seat no matter where you are. Okay. Vicki, I like that you said that. My hubby and I are making a vacation out of it. We're actually thinking of doing that too. We're thinking of driving to Las Vegas from Dallas and stopping at the Grand Canyon and the Hoover Dam and going to Plexus Corporate and a few other places. So yeah, my mom is down here commenting. I don't think her and Jana, the first year, did y'all leave the hotel one time? Maybe one time. That's it. There are restaurants in the hotel. Amazon will deliver groceries to you in the hotel. When I tell you, you never have to leave the hotel, you legitimately don't. Now, if you're like, woohoo, all about Vegas, then leave the gosh darn hotel. Okay, you can tell by me saying gosh darn how very Vegas-y I am. But I'm telling you, if you want to have fun and have a Vegas experience, you can do that. If you don't, you don't have to. Once that those hotels get full of Plexus people, it's a fun environment, it's a safe environment, and it's a very I don't even know what the other words are. It's just a lot of fun, okay? It's like a huge family reunion. I think I'm even more excited about it this year than I was last year because I didn't get to go to Leaders Retreat, and I miss you guys, plain and simple. So there it is. I'm still a little bitter about that. Can y'all tell? Okay. Yes, bring comfy shoes, lots of stuff. Don't worry about what you're going to wear. Don't worry about how you're going to look. Just register, and we will walk you through all of that as time gets here, okay? How many of y'all are like, okay, I haven't registered yet. I'm going to register. I didn't say you're going to go, but you're just at least going to register. Anybody? Did I talk anyone into it? Vicki Helbert, you haven't registered for convention yet. I'll be up to see you in February, and I am going to knock you upside the head if you haven't registered yet. She could take me out, though, so I got to be careful. Okay, let's talk now about just a couple more things that I want to make sure you guys understand are at your fingertips. And I haven't forgotten about the secrets. I'm getting a few texts and private messages. Don't forget to tell us the secret. And I promise you I'm not going to. I even have it written down with a star next to it that says secrets. And something tells me if I hang up this call without sharing it with you, Terry Paxton's going to drive down here and knock me upside the head. So there's a lot of violence on this call tonight. I didn't mean for that to be. So I want to share some stuff with you guys that has me so excited right now, okay? So this is, again, back in my back office. You guys, this isn't something special that I have. This is in everybody's back office, okay? Move this over. I am once again under Training Center Resource Library, okay? I want to encourage you guys, if you haven't already, go in your back office, log in, click on, you can't mess this up, okay? If you're not tech savvy, you're not going to screw anything up, okay? I promise you. You're going to go right here. You're going to click on Resource Library. Here are some of the things I'm so excited about. And I want you guys to remember, this is all new. This is new to all of us. It's exciting, but you have this at your fingertips. There's a couple videos that I am in love with right now. The first one is this Ambassador Stories. This is a good one to send to a single mom, a teacher. It's 6 stories of different women. So if you are trying to promote Plexus to a guy, I would suggest this one right here, the Plexus Opportunity Overview. If you're wanting to talk to someone about products, we've got those too. Look at all these videos, you guys. And you know what's one of the things I love about, I gotta mute everybody. Somebody's being noisy. There we go, okay. One of the things that I love right now about these videos, look how short they are, you guys. This is 40 seconds, a minute 45, 30 seconds. You're not asking someone to sit down and watch a 20-minute video, okay? Now, some of y'all right now might be like, Amber, why are you showing us all this? Like, we're not even watching them all together. We don't have time to do that right now. I was going to show one of them to you guys, but there's just no sense in that when you can go watch it on your own. I was going to show you this one right here, the Plexus Opportunity Overview. It's actually my favorite one to send to a brand new potential. And here is how I am utilizing these videos right now. I'll send someone a message and say, hey, Jeannie, love keeping up with you on Facebook. I hope everything's going really well. You may have heard about Plexus or seen it in my newsfeed. Plexus can help with, I'll list 5 or 6 things Plexus can do. Plexus can help with diabetes, migraines, weight management, sleeping better, and cholesterol, and so much more. By the way, you can say all of those things in a private message, okay? And then I'll say, Jeannie, would you have some time tonight or tomorrow to watch a really short video? This video, I have it open right here, is 3 minutes. That's a funny picture of that guy. 3 minutes and 14 seconds long. That's it. That's all I'm asking these people to watch, okay? Now, are they going to watch that video and go, oh my goodness, where do I sign up? Okay. In a perfect world, yes. For the most part, they will not. But it's going to help you get a conversation started, especially a conversation going with someone that maybe you haven't talked to in a really long time. Okay. And that can be a little awkward. You're going back and forth and you're like, hey, let me tell you about Plexus. And then they're sitting there feeling like, oh, she only wanted to catch up with me to sell me a product, okay? Other things in here, tell your story. Okay, here's where some secrets are coming out, all right? Very, very soon, in your back office, you are going to have, remember, these are secrets, guys, secrets. You are gonna have accessibility to gobs of personal stories from, I'm talking tons, from ambassadors, to the place where you can click 1 or 2 clicks and post it on Facebook from your back office. You can do 1 or 2 clicks and send it in a Facebook message directly from your back office, okay? Now, is that a secret? Okay, you guys gotta help me keep it a secret. I didn't describe it nearly as good as I probably could because I don't wanna get in trouble, okay? But you are gonna have story after story. You're gonna have business testimonials, and you're going to have product testimonials. And guess what? Every single one of them will be compliance approved. Can we all just do a hand clap of praise? I mean, come on. All right, I know Beulah is over there going, hallelujah, for compliance approved everything, okay? They will all be compliance approved 100%. All right? Get excited. It's coming really, really soon. Now, check this out, you guys. Step 3 down here at invite. How many of y'all have ever done an opportunity event, a sip and see, whatever you want to call it, and you've had to go in and make a PowerPoint presentation for that event? Check this out. I just clicked right there from my back office. I'm going to open PowerPoint. Have y'all seen this? Is this old news? Look at this, you guys. Look at all of this stuff that you have accessibility to. A complete PowerPoint presentation for your event, okay? So there's nothing holding us back now, right? To not have an event. You go in here, you personalize it as much as you want. If you don't even want to do that slide, you hit delete and it's gone, and you go on and do your presentation, okay? You guys, this kind of stuff gets me super duper excited, mainly because when I was first starting out in Plexus, we didn't have this stuff, okay? It is now sitting at our fingertips, and it's stinking, oh, it gets me so excited. And that's a huge part of the excitement surrounding our organization right now, our company as a whole, because so many of us that are jewels are seeing the things that corporate is coming out with. Am I shouting? I'm sorry, I feel like I'm shouting. Just turn me down because I'm getting too excited. But we're seeing so many things that corporate has come out with. And there's several different things happening. Number one, they're listening to everything we're saying, and they're giving it back to us in resources that we can use. And number two, these resources are spot on. I was messaging the other day with Genevieve, and I told her, I told my sister the other day that I've never met you in person, but the first time I do, you're getting a hug and a kiss from me, because everything you're doing is phenomenal. The things that she is bringing to the table with corporate is just awesome, okay? So yes, Randa said we used it at our last event. It was so easy, and it's all professional, and it's all compliance approved, okay? So here's what I want you guys to do for me. I want y'all to look at your calendar. And I want you to figure out a time when you are going to do an event, okay? And I know some of y'all have them planned all the time, and that's phenomenal. If you do, and you want to go in here in the chat to encourage other people, like I know Kylie has one coming up, go on here and just type, this is the date of my event and the city and state it's going to be in. And then if someone else wants to come to your event, they can message you for information on that. Or Randa, Vicky, I don't know if Dawn or Stephanie's on here, but any events that y'all have coming up, let the rest of our team know about it. But those of you that don't have one coming up, you're not leading one, I want you to really seriously pray and consider doing an event. You don't have to have some big, huge thing. You don't have to rent out a room at a restaurant. You can have it at your house and invite your closest friends over. Invite your mama and your sister and your best friend and present corporate to them. Present Plexus to them. By the way, that's 3 ambassadors. You get those 3 people to sign up, you're silver, or you're well on your way to fresh start, or wherever you fit in that timeline, okay? Are you guys excited? I hope that I have portrayed some excitement to y'all tonight. That's been my goal of this call. And I mean, golly, I am pumped beyond words to see where some of y'all are going to go with Plexus this year. Jana and I have talked about it multiple times here in these first 31 days of the year, and how much excitement we feel, how much excitement other jewels are feeling. And we are so, I keep using the word excited, but not ecstatic to see where so many of y'all on our team are going to go this year. My prayer, and I want you guys to hear this, my prayer is that each and every one of you work your business to your fullest capability. That's my simple prayer. And that every person that we can help with these products, we are doing exactly that. We're helping everyone we possibly can. I wrote down something Randa said. Sales is the transference of inspiration when it's done right. That is a phenomenal quote. If we will start thinking about this as inspiration, if we will start thinking about it as helping other people, guys, at the end of the day, that's what our business is. We are in the business of helping other people. And if we can focus on that rather than I need that next rank advancement. I need that next bonus. I need to go to Hawaii or leaders retreat. I want a Lexus, me, and it's all about us. If we can make it more about that other person and how that other person is, think about this. Okay, I'm going to leave you guys with this. Think about one person in your life, just one, that you know desperately needs our products. Mom, you just started sharing your screen. Hold on. Okay, there we go. Think about one person, just one, that desperately needs our products. Just one person. Do y'all have that person in your mind right now? Okay, everybody think. I don't see everybody's head shaking. Okay, you have one person in your head. Think about this. What if in 2 months, 3 months, 6 months, what if they are on this Zoom call sharing their story of how you shared these products with them and they're now off their blood pressure medication. Their cholesterol is better. Their diabetes is better. They're sleeping better. They're losing weight. Just think about that. What if now think about one person, and this may be a little bit harder to know for certain, but think about one person that you think needs this business opportunity. You got that person in your mind? How will it feel when you are at convention and you watch that person take the stage as an Emerald Ambassador? Let that sink in for just a minute. How will it feel when you are on Facebook and they message you and tell you, I only need 3 more people and I'm going to be a gold ambassador? I can't even begin to explain to you the excitement that comes with that. And if you've not experienced that yet, I'm excited for when you first experience someone on your team getting a rank advancement, because it's a whole heck of a lot of fun. I remember the first time I watched Amy walk on that stage. Now, we were both Senior Ruby at the same convention, but the next convention, she was an Emerald Ambassador. And I sat there like a cheese ball with tears rolling down my face going, oh my God, it's Amy. Like, so excited for her, mainly because she's my friend and I love her and I care about her, but also knowing after she signed up and she shared with me how much they needed this business. Okay? So think about that. I want to close us in prayer. And please be, if you missed the beginning of this call, again, I'm really sorry Jana couldn't be with us. She's not feeling well at all today. Got some sickness going on. She did get on some antibiotics, so she should be feeling a lot better, but let's just keep her in our prayers. And I know there are other people on this call that are just going through some junk. And I want you guys to know, if I know about it, I'm praying for you. If you want to talk about it, of course we can. I'm always here to talk. You guys know I love to talk. So let's close in prayer. Vicki, will you unmute and pray for us? Vicki Helbert? Yeah. She goes, me? Yeah, you.
Yeah, because we have a couple Vickies.
Yeah.
I absolutely will, yes.
Thank you.
Dear Lord, Heavenly Father, thank you so much for this day. Thank you for this amazing call. Lord, you knew how much I needed this in my life right now. Thank you for the ladies that spoke to us and shared with us their hearts. And God, may we take everything that we've heard tonight and apply it to our lives and our businesses and our families. And God, we want your blessings and we want you right in the middle of every bit of it. Thank you so much for this company and for what it has meant to me and my family. Thank you for all of these amazing people on this call and this team. And God, we lift our precious Jana up to you right now. God, please strengthen her body. Be with Steve and the girls. And Lord, just be with her entire family. Be with Amber and Jonathan and Connie and Brother Tim. And just thank you for this whole family, Lord. They are so strong and we've learned so much from them and we love them all. Thank you once again for this day. Give us a great night's rest. Give us a wonderful Friday tomorrow. In Jesus' name, amen.
Amen. Yay, it's Friday. Guys, you've got a couple more hours with $20 off $199 welcome packs. So we're not going to have an after call, an after party. Instead, we're all going to get to messaging people and reminding them they've got a couple more hours, 2 more hours to get the $20 off $199 welcome packs. Love y'all. Have a really good night. See ya.